Hello everyone, and welcome to the Untold Stories Project. Tonight we present a new episode of Born of Rage, our World of the Apocalypse game set in White Wolf's World of Darkness. My name is Jonesy, and I'll be your storyteller this evening. A quick note for those unfamiliar with the World of Darkness: this is a horror setting where the players take on the role of monsters. In our case, Garou, members of the Garou Society, better known as werewolves. Uh, uh, this is about this a little bit about the stream. This is a horror game. The players may engage in adult language and content at times. Along with that, they will encounter scenes of graphic violence and may encounter NPCs who use offensive language, um, including derogatory language. This season's story does deal with the Valkenburg Foundation, and the topics of mental health and mental trauma do and will come up as part of the NPCs that they deal with. If these are topics that you're uncomfortable with, please consider checking out one of our many other great streams, such as Mutants and Masterminds or Pathfinder podcast. With that, let's go ahead and say hello to our pack.
Hi, everybody. My name is Alex, and I will be playing the role of Darren tonight, who is my favorite plucky former New York City homicide detective turned uncontrollable rage monster with a penchant for throwing cars into things. And possibly the father of the new Godzilla. I guess we'll find out what happens later.
Sorry, threw me off there for a moment. I'm Aaron. I'm playing Kennedy, Blood on the Dance Floor. Kennedy is a Galliard of the Fianna tribe. She was a Irish dancer, and now she's a young woman with red hair and anger issues who transforms into a 9-foot-tall, red-headed rage monster. So, Redford rage monster.
Hello, everybody. It's Killian. I'm playing as Brian, or whichever way you want to say it tonight. Currently have something stuck in my throat, and hopefully I won't have any bullets stuck in my body while we do this rescue mission.
There is severe down there, isn't it? Hello, and I'm Andy. No, not that one. And I am playing Del Speaks Softly, a lupus-born theurge of the Children of Gaia. Underdressed for any occasion, and he's catching up fairly well to human ways. He's gotten about as far as Tamagotchis. So,
oh God.
So that is our pack, better known as the Chill Mix pack. Again, thank you for joining us this evening. For those of you who are catching us on Twitch, for those of catching us on YouTube after the fact, thank you.
Like and subscribe.
As to Aaron's point, we are a small independent channel, which means we have no sponsors. So we kind of rely on our fans just to help spread the word. So if you would be so kind as to like, share, follow, tell your friends, that kind of stuff, it helps our small little independent channel grow a little bit and allows us to do more cool content. We have lots of cool things planned and coming at the pipeline, so we'd like to be able to make sure that those happen. With that, who would like to give us a recap for last game?
I can give it a shot.
Awesome, thank you.
Our little trail mix pack, we have been employed by the Valkenburg Foundation, who is a group who tries to help Garou who are having difficulties adjusting to their new life. We had been sent by them out into the wilds in the Pacific Northwest, somewhere not too terribly far away from Seattle, because there was a Garou who was captured and is currently at the Northwest, what's the name of it? Northwest Laboratory, in their psychiatric department. We broke in last week via a key card that we had persuaded a poor janitor to give to us. What? We didn't hurt him.
I didn't say anything.
So yes, we broke in using a key card with 3 wolves in the trunk of the car. got inside, checked out the psychiatric labs, hoping to find some records. Didn't find a whole lot of use. Went into the administration building, where Dell spoke to a net octopus who told us where we could find what we needed to do. And we also learned that there is an atomic spirit inside the reactor who we may or may not have inadvertently promised to free. But the octopus gave us the ability for our key card to get us into the secure area. We went over there, jumped the fence, or no, cut through the fence, hoping to get inside the building where our wayward Garou should be. And I believe we left off just as we realized that turning the electricity off to the fence long enough for us to cut our way through it was enough to set off alarms. And there are guards on their way to, well, probably be killed by a bunch of Garou.
Point of order, I don't know that we necessarily noticed that. I think that was just narration coming from the storyteller.
I thought we heard the sound of them coming.
I'm not sure.
Well,
anyway.
We'll discover it soon enough.
Yeah,
We are
find
gonna
out
find
tonight.
out.
The players were told whether or not the Garou are aware. So I don't feel bad leaving it in the recap.
No, not at all. No, I'm sorry.
So yeah, am I leaving anything important out?
Oh, that was really good recap. So thank you. So with that, yeah, we now find our pack standing in front of Building 5. Dun dun dun. And so the buildings themselves, just kind of as a refresher, what this area of the compound looks like. This section is the weapons research facility area, which is a guarded and chained off section within the overall compound. There are 7 total buildings. Each of these buildings has 2 doors, one on the north end of the building, one on the south end of the building. The entire building itself is 5 stories tall. It appears to be, it's utterly featureless, has no windows, and it's pure white concrete. There are no antennas, windows, or above ground wires that you can see leading to or from this building. You do currently have a key card, which will allow which you believe will allow you entry into the building, based on your deal with the database squid. So, with that, was there anything else that you, as a pack, wanted to do before you entered the building? And no, you're not aware that the silent alarm has tripped off the heads up to the guards.
I feel like such an apple polisher now.
Well, since we're not aware, I think we should stand here and bicker about our plan until we suddenly become aware.
I think that's probably a very bad idea.
What do you mean? We're doing it right now. You don't seem so opposed.
Regardless of whether or not we heard an alarm, I'm sure we all believed that speed and at least a modicum of stealth is of essence, and we're making our way as quickly as possible to the north door for Building 5.
See, Dale Kennedy's doing it too. We're doing a great job.
Yeah, well, I mean, we really can't bicker until we become a werewolves. Let's go.
On my best of days, I'm not a self-aware wolf.
Yeah, I say we move quietly and quickly to that area and see if we can find our poor missing pack member, who I just realized is in the weapons research area, so that's not good.
Well, it's hard to argue that we're certainly biological weapons.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with that. That makes me wonder what they've been doing to our poor friend.
So, your poor friend, who you do, based on the reports that you found last week, you believe has been catatonic for the last 10 days.
Right.
That's right.
Which is a whole own other issue.
At least we don't have to convince her to come with us.
So,
Oh.
so The doors themselves are look like heavily reinforced. Um, I hate to say this, but reinforced blast doors because that's literally what they are. Um,
Sure.
um, anyone who would like to can go ahead and make me an intelligence and science check.
Nope, y'all good.
I can do it.
You got this one.
Science.
Yes.
I can do my
roll
best.
it, but it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
What's the difficulty? Jonathan?
Yeah.
Difficulty 6. We'll go with the standard difficulty. So it's going to be your intelligence attribute plus your science skill versus difficulty 6.
Wow, we both got 2 successes.
Yeah. Kennedy. Wow. And the one of us who actually should know this stuff also only got 2 successes.
Hey, science is a collaborative effort. Nothing's nothing with peer review. Without peer review.
And 2 successes is a good success. You only need 1 success to succeed in World of Darkness.
All 3 of us got 2, so it's really Fat Tuesday.
Meanwhile, Dell's just like, oh, that's a beautiful butterfly.
That's
And,
science.
You quickly realize these bunkers, the way they're built, date probably because of the look and the how worn the paint and stuff is, predate back to the Cold War. These were built to stand after a nuclear blast went off.
Oh.
Including the front main bolted reinforced blast door lock. So
we're gonna have to kill somebody with their key card.
Session with these bombs.
you have a key card.
We have
There
a key
is-
card.
yeah, there is
let
a-
us in.
Yeah, and there is no other lock on the door. There's no like bypass lock, like physical lock. It does require a key card and only a key card. So
Well,
So the magic key card. Have we tried the magic key card yet?
no. It's in your hand. Use it.
Beep.
you go up the little 3 steps to the front door, and you swipe the little key card, and as you do, little red light blinks, turns green, and you hear the heavy unlocking of the heavy mechanical bolt that's secure the door shut.
Oh.
As you swing the door out, the door is probably about 7 or 8 inches thick of steel.
They weren't kidding around.
Last
So-
door indeed.
Inside, there's a small light leading into lighting up the room. It leads into a basically a 10-foot by 10-foot room with another door on the other side.
Oh,
All right, follow me. Be quick. Be quiet.
Absolutely.
Oh, we'll be quick.
Del, while you were talking to the spirits, did they give you any idea where we'd find her in here? Right, Killian, did your magical thinking box tell you anything about where we might find her in here?
What building is this?
Building 5.
We know as much as I know.
Great.
Dell's player
So-
assumed that the building was much smaller than it is.
Inside, so you all step inside. Inside, there's another big, huge blast door, and there are 2 red lights lit up currently.
Oh.
Probably not going to let us open the other door until this one's closed.
That
Mm,
is-
That makes sense.
Extra concerning. I'll go ahead
No.
and close the door behind us.
Yeah. I mean,
So- You close the door behind you. You hear it glatch and glock. On the inside, one of the red lights turns off, and then you see another light pop on, and it looks like there's a speaker box and a camera.
Well, I'm glad that I'm in Glabra. Darren,
There is no slot for a key card on the side.
Ain't that just a son of a bitch? Can we examine the immediate area to see if there's a way through?
Sure.
I bet this
make
is like
me-
those RFID chips or something.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Make me a intelligence investigation check, difficulty 5.
3
You don't find
successes.
If you don't find something, I'm just gonna go Krynos and start ripping at the door.
That might not be a rippable door.
Everything's rippable given enough work.
So, you quickly look around and you see that, yeah, it's a airlock sort of situation where you have to one door has to be sealed for the other door to open. Neither one of them can both be open at the same time, which is what you suspected. There is no key card or any kind of reader or scanner on this side. It looks like if you push the intercom button, it does activate the camera, which relays to someone in the building that would be able to let you in.
Do I see the camera?
You can see the camera. The camera is tied to the intercom system.
Riverdale, you're a hooligan. Do you have any spray paint in your bag?
I have this white Sharpie.
If I give you a boost, can you draw on the lens of that camera and then we could try turning it on, see what happens?
Yeah, it's like giving them glaucoma.
They don't see an image on the camera. They're not going to let anybody in.
That's why we lightly put on the white Sharpie so they see people, but they need to clean the lens.
Oh.
Can't you just talk to the spirits of the door and make them open the damn door?
Del, are there spirits in that door?
There's spirits in every door. You've got a gift.
Oh, that's right.
That is not a solution that Darren would come up with. Or Alex would come up with.
I mean, I can see so far. So far the gauntlet has been thicker than a very off-color joke, but like, yeah.
That's okay. Open sesame, here I
Well,
go.
I mean, yeah, I guess maybe we'll see.
Just
Okay,
plug your
I'm
PSP
rolling.
into it.
I'm opening my Rolly opening gift.
Okay.
Uh,
Using open seal to try to attempt to.
yes. That's a Gnosis roll. What's the difficulty? 9?
That's gauntlet.
What's the gauntlet?
The gauntlet's 9. Difficulty, I don't know.
The difficulty for open steel is the local gauntlet.
Oh.
So the gauntlet, so the gauntlet here, which is the barrier between worlds, is, I'm gonna say it's a 7.
7.
Yeah.
Ooh, 3 successes and a crit.
So with that, Killian puts his hand on the door, mutters to himself. Feel free to share with the group if you want what you muttered, but
Open sesame.
and with that, you actually are click as the door seal pops open and you can push open the door. It is another heavy steel reinforced door like the outer door.
My lord.
Spirits? They like you.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer they're gonna like me. I think I got 2 more of those in me.
While the door is open, Jonesy.
Uh-huh.
While it's open, can we see the locking mechanism?
Yeah. There's several dozen pins, big, huge, thin, thick, 2-inch steel rods that kind of expand out from the door frame into the door. So basically, as it unlocks, all those pinions lock into the door.
All right. That's well beyond my ability to just say, let's cover it up with a piece of duct tape to keep it from locking.
Yeah, no.
Look, I've had to sneak out of a hotel room late at night without letting the chaperones know before. I know how you make sure you get back in.
But you said you could get through anything in Krynos given enough time.
I didn't have the ability to go into Krynos when I was 16.
I was talking about this. Guy. Let us
It-
move gaily forward.
Is this door on hinges? Or is it a sliding locking door?
It is on hinges.
Oh.
It is like an old school, overly done. So like something expect to see like a submarine or something like that, where it's got the whole slams and then click, and you hear the click, 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 click as it. There's no spinner on the outside of it.
It's like
Oh.
some NORAD stuff.
Yeah. Hey,
Yes.
Kennedy, if you want, you can just pop up one of those hinge bolts. That's a lot easier, a lot lighter. Make the door easier to open when we have to leave.
Seems
So-
reasonable.
On the outside of the door, there is another slider to activate the key card pad to open it, and on the door leading out of the building, there is another keypad. So the only side that didn't have a keypad was the interior door facing in. So in case of emergency, you can swipe your badge, open the outside door, get into the airlock, swipe your badge, and get out. But from a non-emergency point of view, you can't do that.
All right. Well, so as long as our card keeps working, we don't have to sabotage the doors to get out of here.
Yeah.
Just need to get in.
Worst case,
Right.
we start a fire.
We have to modify that werewolf rule. We don't set fires in metallic buildings that we can't get out of.
With no doors and no windows.
Yeah. Somehow, I don't think the whole rule that in case of an emergency, doors become unlocked is going to apply in here.
Mm-hmm. So
Inside the hallway itself is bland concrete white walls and bad fluorescent lighting.
This is terrible.
There's a hallway that runs the entire length of the building. So from where you're standing, you can see the far end of the hallway. You can see another door, same setup. So both the north and south entrances have the same sort of double door airlock entrance way. There are several hallways leading east and west off of this main corridor. So
How many hallways?
you see, it looks like about 5 total.
Oh no. I hate to say it, but there are 4 of us. There's not enough hallways for each of us.
Well, no, there's more hallways then.
It's getting late, Kennedy. I just don't want to die.
All right.
I don't know if splitting up in here is a good idea anyway. So
Well, I vote middle.
can I make a primal urge check to see if I feel any sort of like, oh, there's a Garou that way.
Oh yeah, we can smell these people. What are we doing?
I actually don't know if that's something I can do. That's why I asked.
No, not generally not. Though to that point, you can shift into lupus, or actually into any of your other forms, and try to pick up a scent.
I will look expectantly at Dell.
Yeah, no, that's going to be a Dell thing.
Do it then.
I already knew. Because actually, I've activated heightened senses so many times, and this is the one time I actually think I need it, or would need it, because I would need that to do that kind of a feat. So, goodbye, yellow brick noses. Let me mark that off. So yes, I will shift into lupus form, and I will spend another gnosis.
And because I'm being nice, and it is Fat Tuesday, and I'm a dorky kid who lived in Louisiana for a couple of years, I'm going to give each of you a die and a dice pool.
Oh, thank God.
That.
Happy Mardi Gras, Jonesy.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Adios, freaking meal. There we go. All right.
I didn't even lift up my shirt.
So yeah, Dell is now in. Oh, he has to undress, but there we are. Dell is now in lupus form, and he has activated then it says, and that roll is where'd it go? I had it in front of me. All right, bugger. I meant to put that on my character sheet, but I did not. Mission. Perception plus primal urge to perform uncanny sensory feats. And perception difficulties decrease by 3 because I'm in lupus, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And you get an extra die.
Whoa, crikey. Alright, so now I need to go into...
And while he's doing that, double check your sheets to make sure if anyone has injuries or whatever they've been taken off your sheet, because no one's currently injured from last session, so you would have all been, yeah.
Oh wait,
Heal.
I have no willpower at this moment.
That sticks. That sticks.
Yeah, that
so.
sticks.
What would
That's
the
a whole
diff
different
be?
problem.
Sorry, prior to the discount, what would the diff be? It's just regular 6?
Um.
Should be pretty high.
Yeah. Why don't you just yeah. Let's say roll against a 6 because it would have been higher than that, and then
Right.
depending on how many successes you get depends on how much details you pick up.
Is there another? Make sure I'm not missing something else because I think you get a bonus to primal urge in lupus form. I love how I'm pretending to be a rules lawyer. Let me just roll. Excuse me. Holy crap. Wow. Yes. The crit is the one that stuck.
Lord.
Did they ever clean this
Yeah.
girl? They've had her for 10 days.
Whew, yeah, and this is they cleaned this building, so that was like a hell of a feat. But I got one. 2 1s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a dice full of 7 dice and
8. Yeah. Well, the extra die.
8.
8. Yeah.
8.
Yeah. It was literally a 6, a 7, a 10, and 2 1s.
so.
So.
So yeah, so you do pick up a couple different scents, including a very very faint scent of another wolf, another Garou. You also pick up the sense of gun oil and cleaner and a whole bunch of other stuff, and so I'm gonna just say that a lot of that other smells, like the gun oil and the cleaner and stuff like that, is really kind of what overpowered.
Yeah.
But given that, you're pretty positive she's not on this floor.
Well, there's 5 stories, so
That's a start. I
Oh.
guess. Let's.
We gotta,
What was the?
yeah, we gotta find a safe place, and I can probably check the computer systems, but I'm not gonna do that out here in the hallway where somebody can just walk past us.
And
Well, it is
shoot us in the
middle of
face.
night.
Yeah, all those fun things.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 Lakes don't really hang out at night so much.
right, but there's going to be guards in this building.
Hmm.
Most likely guards with guns.
I do not like guns.
Well, feel free to express your displeasure with the people holding them.
Not me though. I don't care.
All right, shall we find some stairs?
To the stairs we go.
Why don't everyone go ahead and make me a dex and stealth check? Because
That's my favorite check.
unless you're just gonna go like strolling down the hallway, I'm assuming you're going to be going quiet based on how you've been behaving around the rest of the compound. But
Just like how you take a TV out of a store, you just pretend you bought it. Don't flinch.
Difficulty 6.
yes,
It's a dexterity and stealth, Jonesy.
yes.
2 successes for Kennedy.
I got 1 success, but it was a critical success.
I got 2 successes.
Hang on, where'd it go? Oh, I just got the 1.
So, as you're creeping down the hallway, you come up to a couple of the hallways that lead east and west. They look like they lead off to several rooms. All the rooms have those wooden doors with the little glass pane that's sitting in them that has the distortion to it, so it's frosted, so you can see light through them, but not what's going on the other side. The main hallway in the middle, there's like 5 hallways, or there's 2, the main hallway and going east and west, and then 2 past that. The main hallway is a little wider, and as you kind of peer around the corner for that, you do see what looks like a little guard station set next to a set of stairs that go up and down. There is currently a gentleman sitting at the guard station reading a magazine and drinking coffee.
Oh.
And he is wearing the same security guard gear that everyone else is. So he's currently wearing a flak vest, Kevlar flak vest, and then sitting next to him on a rack facing, so he can just grab it and pull it, is a M16. It looks like he's also might have a sidearm.
Does he look like he is of the worm?
There's a GIF for that. Otherwise, you can't just tell by looking at people.
But also, he looks like he's of the gun, so I don't know that it matters.
He is of the shooting.
He's
Yeah.
I do like guns. Says Dell.
I'm just gonna look at Kennedy's gonna look at Darren and say, "Do we care if he's still breathing in the morning?"
Not particularly.
Okay.
Okay.
Um.
As far as I'm concerned, this whole thing's a big veil breach. So.
Yeah.
Wait. Is his guard thing? Does it have a door, or is it locked, or is it just? It's just like a shitty little booth.
All right, well,
Just
the way I see it, we have 2 choices. We could create a noise and cause him to come down here and turn the corner, and then we can jump him, or we could just rush him while he's distracted and try to take him down before he grabs the gun. What do you want to do?
If we make a noise, he's gonna grab the gun for the distraction. So.
Right, but he'll come down here, and then we can all gang up on him.
Let me try to sneak up on him. Let me try to get blurry.
You do that. But then how do the rest of us get past?
When I yell for help, you shall jump him.
Right.
Kennedy, I fully believe in your ability to incapacitate this man by yourself.
Okay, I feel that. Go, Kennedy. I feel safer with that option.
I mean, honestly, if no one's going to stop me, I will turn Krynos and I will just charge him.
Yeah,
We do not
that's what I
stop.
want you to do.
I have all kinds of reservations, but I have no idea how to express them at this time.
Yeah, like I said, it's a good thing that we're werewolves and not vampires, because Kennedy's humanity score would be very, very low.
If believe me, if Dell could think of anything even remotely, and all I can think of is that one scene in like Benny and June where Johnny Depp just kind of like goes sliding in on his knees and is like, "Mother," and I don't think that's going to get us there.
Yeah, so
Look at her go.
I'm gonna change into Krynos and try to race down the hallway. I'll spend a point of rage and try to just take him out before he gets a chance to react.
okay. Since you are spending a point of rage, I will let you go before he has a chance to react. So I'm not going to make you roll for initiative for this first action.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm going to scrap that. Let's actually. I'm going to actually have you roll for initiative, but I'm going to give you an action before he gets, and then the next round we'll go into. Just in case. Just in case.
Wait a minute.
Oh, crap, that's right. I have to pick my token. Don't forget to select your token, everybody.
Wait, what?
Oh, look, I rolled the same thing.
So click on your little token on Roll20 and then roll initiative on your character sheet under combat.
Ooh. I was actually on the character sheet.
I'm fully content with having Kennedy just go kill that guy.
Bloody is.
I got an 8 for my initiative.
16.
I didn't. I got an 8.
Yeah, 16.
Oh, I didn't click the thing. Hang on. I'm gonna make this happen. Probably. Well, you know what? 8's not a great roll, so I'll just, we'll be alright.
It's the second best roll.
Yeah. Holy crap. I am not even getting it to come up how I want to.
Oh, I got you. I got you at it. So,
Thank you.
so Kennedy, by all means, go attack my poor innocent father of 3.
Not anymore!
Aaron feels terrible about this.
Sure he does.
Kennedy don't give 2 shits.
I'm sure he's got a good life insurance policy, Kennedy. Don't worry about them kids.
All right.
Fuck them kids.
If he's working night shift, is he really there? Let's go.
Well, that'll be 4 successes to hit him, which is actually remarkably low. So, yeah, my character sheet was minimized, so it rolled damage with my clave with 3 extra successes. That is 6 successes with my clave.
Whew, that's
Ow.
a stat.
Ouch.
So, with that, my guard gets to attempt to soak. And
If he's a human, he only gets his armor soak.
yeah, that's why he attempts to soak. And with that, Kennedy rushes up before he can even react. He drops his paper, he drops his coffee, and half turns just enough that to catch the clave going through his chest. He is immediately impaled, immediately falls to the ground, blood pouring everywhere as you unsheath the clave from his body. He is still breathing.
That's a problem.
Barely.
Is he
Like-
complaining?
No, he
Okay.
is not moving, but you can see that because Kennedy, you're right on top of him. You can see
Right.
that he is still breathing. Given the severity of that wound, not for much longer, unless he receives medical treatment. Inside, he was armed with a sidearm. He was also armed with there's the M16 next to him, on waiting. There's also a radio sitting there, so he can walkie-talkie to anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a set of keys and stuff like that.
All right.
I say we take all that stuff.
I was gonna say, well, I'm not gonna take the weapons, but pull the clips out of them.
I was gonna take an M16. I was gonna take the M16.
Yeah, M16 is good. It doesn't matter.
I was
But
gonna
yeah, I
take
was
the radio
absolutely
too.
thinking, take the radio, take the keys, and if Dell wants to keep him from dying, I won't stop him.
Dell is seriously considering it. Dell's
I'll-
player is scrolling through the book because a search for a Control F for Mother's Touch is bringing up bugger all, and it makes Dell's player sad.
I'm sorry, Del.
It's under the Theurge gift, so it's like on
Couldn't believe you
page.
find it.
Ba-ba-ba.
That's so ridiculous. Excuse me. I'm sorry, everybody.
It's okay.
It is on page 166 of the W20 core rulebook.
Whoa, crikey. Actually,
Aaron is gifted with Google Foo.
No, I had the gifts open already.
I do too. That's the weird thing. I have like the.
Yeah, it's the first gift under Theurge gifts.
Yep.
So.
Okay, so I can. Yes. So. Then yes, I am going to. What's funny is I have the roll already set here, so I can just do that, and I'm going to. Mother's Touch sounds invasive.
You are 100% right. Before you heal this man, Billy Mac 49 says there's no life insurance policy if he lives, only medical bankruptcy.
We don't know that. He could have benefits. He could have vision and dental.
Yeah, but it's with the VA. Do you really want to go get VA benefits for this kind of thing?
I don't know.
It's not about what's good for him, it's what's about good for his family.
Dell knows not.
But the long and the short of it is, if you want to keep him from dying, I'm fine with letting you do that, and then I'll just punch him upside the head.
Well, I don't think you necessarily need to. I imagine he's probably still going to be well and truly conked out, even if I keep him from dying.
Okay.
I suspect so. So yes, I did incidentally roll 2 successes, 2 of which were crits. Both of which were crits, I should say.
So, describe what happens when you use your mother's touch on this guard.
Poor bastard. Hang on. Well, I need to. Excuse me. I need to manipulate my character sheet momentarily before I forget to spend the gnosis. Spin the gnosis. So Dell is actually quite. It's horrified by this. He kind of comes over and kneels down next to this guard, and actually he doesn't think to pay attention to the fact that he's kneeling in the guard's blood, so that's going to be ugly. And it is very much a sort of like closed eyes, and he's like, is he crying? Oh my god, this is embarrassing for him to watch. He actually kind of lays hands upon the guard's chest, and yeah, it should heal. Hopefully, it should heal the gigantic bleeding out wound in his chest and keep him from dying.
Cool. So with that, you see Del go over and use Mother's Touch gift on this Hamid, and with that, the flow of blood slowly stops pooling around him. There's still a giant puddle of blood, but that's not being quickly spreading the way it was moments before. He has been healed enough that he will not die and bleed out. He is going to remain totally incapacitated, though. So, and he will still need further medical treatment because you just did how much ag to him, Kennedy? 6?
Yeah, I mean,
He'll be all right.
yeah.
Did you break his Kevlar?
Yes, right through it.
She broke his everything.
I mean, I shoved a 3-foot long sharpened piece of silver through him.
Through the front and back of his Kevlar vest. So.
Nicely done, Kennedy.
Well done. Yeah.
Next time, if I can offer one little piece of critique, could you hit him in like an exposed area like the neck so that we could possibly disguise ourselves as them?
I was working on speed.
Fair.
And murderous intent.
Quite a bit of that.
This is not a
Does he have it?
criticism. This is just, just next time.
The compliment sandwich, that's what it is.
She's also going to gesture to the fact that she is currently in Krynos form, and I'm not disguising anything like this.
So past his little station, there is a set of stairs going up, a set of stairs going down. Yes.
All right. If I were going to keep a Garou in a building, I wouldn't put them up. I would put them down in the basement. So I vote we go down.
I follow the vote from the scary woman.
Yeah, no, I think that is eminently reasonable.
I'm outvoted, so even if I disagreed, we would still go down. So.
I mean, I'm willing to listen if you think otherwise, but
No, I'm. I don't have an opinion on that.
We
We're
go
in a building.
spelunking.
I'm in a building.
So,
Well, for you, I get it.
It's-
so with that, you hear the sound of static on the walkie-talkie.
That was for me.
Oh, sorry.
I
We
think
were
all
just frozen.
expecting-
We were scared by the walkie.
We were really expecting you to just like pick up the walkie and start talking cop at them, because
Yeah.
Yeah, I will Han Solo my way out of this.
I was gonna say, you speak cop.
Speak their language.
Can you repeat the message?
Um, it was a all stations report in. All stations report in.
We know what building we're in, right?
Yes.
Building 5.
Building 5.
I will say, building 5 checking in, all clear.
And you hear a couple other, building 7 checking in, and a couple other people, main control room checking in, building 7, and stuff like that. And you see other people kind of checking in on the general channel. And you go in up or down? You said down, right?
Yes.
We did.
Okay.
Although, actually, I guess we could see if Del can pick up a scent, one way or the other, before we go. He might smell something in the stairwell that he didn't smell on the floor.
My senses are probably still heightened, which would explain some of why you literally impaling the guy was as distressing as it was.
Again, Aaron will apologize.
It's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Mel's just a very bad monster. He's not good at it.
Perception, primal urge for
Oh yes,
a tracking test.
I do in fact have. Oh, are we still dice pooling, or is that just like a one-time thing that we got? Zero.
Oh, we still have it.
Oh, okay. So I just should mod everything with an extra die then.
I think it's a
No.
one use if you used it before.
Oh, I used it already then. So never
Whoopsie.
mind. I was not paying attention. But
I would
But
give you mine, but that's legal.
it's quite alright.
The bonus die to your check for your heightened senses was because when you're using heightened senses, you get a bonus die to primal urge checks, period.
Oh.
That's all.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just with the straight. I mean, it's a perception primal urge, and I still got 3 successes.
Right.
Pop.
Not the ones.
Popping open the stairwell. You kind of lean your head in, sniff around. You get a sense of cleaner, gun oil, multiple Hamid senses. You also get the scent of a Garou. Down is the direction it comes. You sense it. You also get the smell of burning dust, and you also get the smell of lots of moldy like the old paperback smell.
Down it is. Ugh.
All right, we go down.
Go down.
I don't know. Would Dell have ever actually smelled moldy paperbacks?
Well, just
Yeah.
that was more for
Everybody else. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, you're right. Down is.
the doors to the stairwells are metal fire doors, not the same stupid level as the ones going in and out of the building, but these are the standard issue fire safety doors that you'd expect on stairwells, with the small glass window, the little 6-inch by 6-inch glass window with the metal wires crisscrossing in the center of it. So, the stairwell actually goes up 5 flights and down 3. As you get down to the first landing for the first sub basement, you can peek into the little window, and it leads into a long hallway. There's a couple rooms off the hallway. At the end of the hallway is another security station, along with behind that.
Don't think this is her. There are more stairs, right?
Yeah, there's three stories down.
We should continue down then.
Lead the way.
Happy to follow your nose.
It always knows.
So as you start going downstairs and you get to the second, as you start going to the second landing, it's a little switchback staircase. So it goes half a flight, hits a little landing, does another half a flight to the doorway landings that you can actually enter the level on. When you get there, you kind of look through the hallway again. It looks like another one of those room, like another opens to another large hallway with several doors leading off of it, which all have that kind of submarine vault looking vault doors. There is no security station here, and if you smell, the smell of old paper is stronger here, and the scent that you got from the wolf scent that you got is fainter.
Oh.
So
Maybe that means she's up.
She might be. Well, we might as well go and try the last level before we go back.
Yeah, since we came all this way, that checks out.
Yeah.
So, the last level, as you get down there, the smell of grease and oil is very strong, and you also hear a slight faint hum.
This would be the mechanic room.
Yeah. So
And as you kind of peek through the little door window, you can see there's a generator and stuff like that. So each building looks like this has its own power source.
this must be it. Oh, then we need to sneak past another guard shack, then, don't we? All right. Then it would seem that is the level we need.
So back up to the first basement level.
Yeah.
You get up back to the first basement level. I need a perception and alertness check from everyone. Difficulty 8. Take into account if you have heightened senses and/or are lupus.
Oh, wild.
Perception and alertness, you say?
Perception
Mhm.
and alertness.
I can do that, no problem. Now, can I do it enough that it matters?
I'm focused on murder because I noticed nothing.
Ooh, I got 3
Difficult.
successes.
Ooh, I got 2 successes.
Whoa!
I got 7 successes. Okay,
Oh
I have
my
heightened
God.
senses.
Del, tell us what's going on.
I have heightened senses, so like, yeah, and actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
So-
yeah, actually, wow, that mother's touch scene must have been really wild because I've been in lupus form this whole time. Excuse me.
Your little paw print.
It's like, yeah, it was like, anyway. But yes, so whatever it is, I think I see it.
So I'll do it this way. I'll build. So what you hear, Killian, is a faint clang. What Darren hears is a clang with a little clink clang. What Dill hears is the buzzing bzzz, clink clang and clicking of guns and the faint sounds of boots on stone floor as you hear the faint echo of the main outer door opening into the building and closing as a couple troops are coming into the building up on the main floor.
They know we're here.
So
I do not like guns. Oh, and also win a dream date with me for whoever comes up with the best remix of all of those sound effects that Jonesy provided in the last like 60 seconds of the show. That would be so good.
So, you're standing at the doorway to the main basement floor. What are you gonna do? What's the pack gonna do? More importantly, what's Kennedy gonna do?
Uh-oh.
Because I'm using the same initiative that we used for
Oh, very good.
Well,
upstairs.
in the absence of
Hearing any of that?
Yeah, in the absence of hearing any of that, which might have been useful and might have caused her to rethink.
No, they're behind us, so.
True.
It's about a 30-foot long hallway to the security guard. Just
So
so you know.
that's a single move.
Oh boy.
I'm going to do my best to silence him with great dispatch.
Oh.
Checks out.
I mean, again, unless someone tells me to do something otherwise, that would be my intention.
I feel like this is the safest option for all of us all
At
around.
this point, I think time is very much of the essence.
Then yeah, I will move down the hallway and attempt to make sure that he doesn't tell anyone that we're here.
Okay.
Get him, Canoodle.
So, this door is not locked. Just so you know.
Mhm.
Neither are their brains if you knock hard enough.
So with that, you open the door, and as soon as you open the door, as soon as you begin to open the door, you hear click, click, identify yourselves. Because they have held actions because they were given the heads up.
That's fine. I assumed. Hey, Jonesy,
Yes.
I have this neat little gift called
Yes.
Flame Dance.
Call what?
Flame Dance, which allows me to not split my dice pool, but spend a rage and take a full dodge in addition to whatever other action I was going to take.
Okay.
So
Get in there, Kennedy.
I would have
I'm
still.
shy.
My idea of identify myself is going to be to go in and, well, I'm going to introduce myself to them.
Wow.
But yeah, my intention, I realize I will be shot at, so I will make a dodge roll, but I'm then still going to move to the closest one and attempt to remove his head from his body. And hey, if they shoot at me, then they're not shooting at everyone else.
Nope, I'm totally okay with that.
So, do I need to do the dodge roll first? Since if they were holding an action, I'm assuming.
Yes. So go ahead and they use their checks and firearms.
Yep. All right. I have 4 successes on my dodge, which is actually very low, but
Still good enough as the 2 guards pop out of the little shed and begin to fire with fully automatic weapons. And you, managed to not get hit because, I rolled like crap. That was their go. The rest of you obviously hear the fully automatic weapons go off as they begin to fire the M16s at Kennedy. That was their action. Kennedy, what would you like to do?
I would advance on the closest guard and try to put my clave through his throat.
What has my guards ever done to you?
Well, they just
They
fired at me
literally
with full
just
automatic weapons.
They did. I mean, there's
To be fair, everybody in this situation is just doing their job, so don't feel bad for anybody.
right.
We're doing our job, they're doing their job. Kennedy's having her good time.
I'm just saying, ain't no mother's touch for these guys. They shot.
All right, so that will be 3 successes on the 2-hit roll, and my total of 6 points of damage with declave.
I gotta roll my measly armor.
Yep.
That was a 4 and a 1. So no, it doesn't soak jack or squat. So yes, you go and let loose with your clave, and just got this poor guy. and he drops to the ground, bleeding out. Um, Killian, what would you like to do?
Hey, how?
Wish I could give my action to Kennedy again. Jesus Christ.
Hey, Darren is just as scary in combat.
Yeah, but I am not. How many people are there?
Aaron hasn't killed
There,
anybody today.
there's one other guard at the end of the hallway.
I haven't killed anybody today.
That's true.
Okay. Killian,
That's
go bang. I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a Dex and Firearms roll.
Ooh, I got 0 successes. I miss.
Oh,
Darren, what would you like to do?
I would like to draw my new handy dandy M16 and start shooting dudes in the face.
Okay, that's going to be a Dex and Firearms check.
Dex and firearms is a div 6.
Yes.
Brat. Oh, 0 successes. Things jammed. I will take cover though, and I will prepare to cover the group, and I will yell at Dell to get in there and start causing him some trouble.
It is Dell at Sure Go. What would you like to do?
Oh, fucking hell. Excuse me.
We got 2 left, guys.
Wait, 2 left? I thought there were 2 there, and one of them's already down.
Well, you said fuck, and then I said fuck, so we used up all the way 3.
Oh,
Everybody needs to calm down now.
Oh.
I don't
I'm
think we need to worry about a PG-13 rating.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you had to hear that outburst, everybody.
Fuck.
We were fucking sorry.
Well, Dell is in lupus form, and he's not really thrilled about this, but I guess I could go and. I mean, I can go try to rip the gun out of his hand, but then somebody's just going to try to rip his hand off. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and I'm going to go attack the arm that holds the gun and give him a good bite.
You know, Del, Andy, for what it's worth, if you take his gun away, Kennedy will probably punch him and not try to decapitate.
Yeah. I mean, I have other ways to do that, but I'm not gonna. Oh, it'd be so much fun. Well, I mean, actually, you know, I'm trying not to be like a spoil sport, but like 3 people just like unloaded in this little corridor, and Del really is probably freaking the hell out because he had heightened senses on.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's echoing a little bit too off of the concrete walls.
oh, it's probably echoing rather a lot. So actually, in
Tinnitus.
lieu of biting officer friendly, Del is going to jam weapon. Yet another gnosis to spend. So while he's in lupus form, so basically it's just like a really loud howl, and everybody within. It's a willpower roll, I guess, and everybody within who can hear it, their weapons kind of stop working, like their guns don't work. I'm not sure if that applies to claves or not, though. Anything that is made, anything that is like a weaver made weapon ain't gonna work, but like natural weapons like claws and fangs still happen. I just won't be able to stop shooting. So here goes nothing. Oh, I don't need a pool mod. Div 6, come on, man. My pool was 4, I rolled 4 successes. Del really does not like guns.
No.
Actually, the diff should have been the willpower, the highest willpower of anybody within earshot. But I rolled 2 9s and 8 and a 10, so I'm pretty sure we good.
Yeah, because I'll tell you right now, no one's got none of the guards and none of the pack have a willpower of 8 or higher. So
Nope.
So like, yeah, it's Del is like it's not even like any kind of a structured howl. It is literally just this scream from his lupine throat. It's kind of unnerving.
And they have to. Everyone has to make. So what's the? So we did. Sorry.
Hmm?
So diff not. So you did the 4 successes. So.
Yeah. So actually, I don't know if they get to roll. I think it is literally I roll willpower against the diff of whoever had the highest willpower.
Okay.
Oh, and for each success, all That's an odd way to. Oh, I see. So yeah, weapons don't work for 4 turns now. Fun. That could be problematic.
It's okay.
That could not. That could be not okay later on. We'll find out.
We're fine. We got 3 more turns.
I really don't like guns. But I mean, Dell doesn't.
So, with
They choose how complex you want it to. So you could make it all the way up to a claves don't work, but it's up to you.
It is. Any manufactured weapons do not function. I don't know if a clave would count. I don't know.
I
Yeah,
switched
I
blade.
think you're looking at a different write-up of the gift than what's in the W20 rulebook.
What I've got in front of me here is blah, blah, blah. The player rolls willpower against a difficulty of highest willpower of any armed individual within earshot. For each success, all manufactured weapons will not function for a turn. This includes guns, crossbows, flamethrowers, and even knives and swords, which will refuse to cut.
Yeah. It's different in the W20 core rulebook.
Bugger. Okay, well I've got I've got like the W20 like Kickstarter version, I think. So
Gotcha.
They may have edited it.
Yep.
If your clave works, that's a-okay.
It's fine. I have claws. I don't care.
It's literally just the guns, man. Dell don't
So-
like guns.
so it's the guards go, and the guard has candy right in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
The guard levels his M16 to Candy's face and pulls the trigger, and nothing happens. Sheer panic crosses the guard's face. Kennedy, what would you like to do?
Get him.
Because on top of all this, he's also suffering from the delirium
Yeah.
and
Like-
pissing himself.
I mean, I feel like I should just like punch him unconscious, but I'm really tempted to, since he just poked an M16 in my face, to just bite his face off.
Bite his face off.
I will not bite his face off.
I mean,
What's
I'm
his
not saying
face?
don't.
I will back fist him with a mighty Garou back fist.
Are you sure?
Do it. Break his jaw.
No, I'm gonna bite him.
I was gonna call for a frenzy roll if you didn't. So
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What face did you bite off?
Well, that's 6 successes on the to hit roll.
Hold 3 crits, 3 10s.
So that's going to be 7 aggravated damage with the bite.
Man is dead. This man's devoured.
and so Candy, how do you kill this guard?
Thoroughly, apparently.
I mean,
Thoroughly.
literally, I'm towering over him, this 9-foot tall, blood-soaked, bright red werewolf. Just, he looks up, poking the M16 at me, pulls the trigger, nothing happens, and she just reaches down and bites the top of his head off, spitting out bone and brain afterwards.
His body hits the ground with a thud, and blood pours out over the ground. Killian, what would you like to do?
I thought that was the last guard.
And as at that moment, you can hear yelling and screaming coming from up higher up in the building, and you can definitely hear the sounds of combat boots hitting concrete and metal stairs.
Order,
Oh,
if
I
we
was
can
not
hear
all the
them,
guards.
could they hear me?
Oh, they heard everything.
Which means their guns don't work neither.
They don't know that,
I
and
know.
neither does your pack.
Oh, fair enough. Excuse me.
Well,
Huh?
Yeah, I'll say your pack doesn't unless for some reason someone thinks that they might know that gift. I'll allow you to make a roll to see if you recognize what gift he may have unleashed. But yeah,
It's a Hamid gift. It seems like it's something that we might have at least been exposed to.
Is that really a Hamid gift?
It is a Hamid gift.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Kennedy is not spiritually inclined. He knows nothing.
It's also a Theurge gift, but it is a Hamid gift.
Is there a
Children of Gaia
filing
gift.
cabinet
Huh?
by the guards booth?
there is not.
But there is a desk, right?
There is a little crappy desk.
Yeah, I would like to grab the crappy desk and then hold my action until I see a face come up the stairs. See if I can knock them down like bowling pins.
Or down the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's more stairs now.
Or we could leave. That's right.
But I mean, we will
Well,
eventually.
We
Wait.
smell her on this floor.
Are they coming up, or are they coming down?
They're coming down.
Oh, they're coming
they're
downstairs.
coming they are coming down from the ground floor and from higher up in the building.
Oh,
Just pile stuff up in front of the door.
I would like to pile stuff up in front of the door.
And she is on this floor. We confirmed that, right?
As far as from what you've been able to
As far as Dell can tell.
as far as you've been able to sniff out, yep.
It's
Your best
seems
guess would probably be on the other side of the giant airlock door that's right in front of you.
hard to smell now. What with like the blood and
Yeah.
the poo.
Okay, so I will say, Kennedy and Riverdale, you guys prepare barricading the door. Dell, I want you to come with me to convince her to come with us, if she's awake.
Okay.
Um. So, Kennedy and Dale are doing. So Kennedy, you're going to go. Killian, sorry, Killian, you're going to go barricade the door.
Yes, please.
I will also point out that you do have jam technology, which you could probably use to break the door so it doesn't open, quote unquote.
That's true.
Not a terrible plan.
Well, we'll find a way.
Yeah, I'll just good old fashioned try to barricade the door.
Okay. With that, the Killian starts dragging the dusk and stuff to barricade the door. Darren, you said you're going to go. You and Dale were going to try to go through the door and into the rest of the building.
We're going to try to sweep to find where she is, wherever that may be.
You're pretty positive she's beyond the big metal reinforced vault door, which is shut and locked.
There's not a card slot for it, is there?
There is not a card slot for it.
Well, that was a thought. Hey,
Maybe we need to get Riverdale to come over here and talk to the door again.
well, wait a minute. Wouldn't maybe one of those guards had a way to open it?
Are there physical keys?
Yes.
Yeah, we had the physical keys we took from the first guard that we
Wait,
murdered. No,
Darren,
Kennedy
you're the one who
murdered.
took those. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a physical lock?
Yes.
All right. Well, I will start rolling through keys and trying to open this door.
Okay. So you try and hunt for the appropriate key for the door. While you're doing that, you've got about so Dale's doing that with you, waiting to try to get in. The guards continue to move towards you. You probably got another round before they hit the doorway.
Is there a sprinkler down here?
Yeah, there's sprinklers down here.
Okay, I would like to take out a lighter and just hold it up against the sprinkler.
Because nothing says safety first as blood slick wet floors.
Hell yeah. Hopefully they'll slip down the stairs.
Yeah, you can totally set off these sprinklers, fire alarms. And you do that and kind of doot, doot, doot. And all of a sudden, little flashy, stroby, little white lights kind of flash near the tops of the hallway as the little klaxon goes off. Eat, 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 eat. As it starts spraying down on you.
Nice.
Smell of wet fur in the morning.
Yeah.
Kennedy, are you helping him barricade the door?
Well, he would have stopped barricading while he was setting off the fire.
I'll tag you in.
Yeah, no, and since I'm still in Krynos form, I suspect it's much easier for me to pull things in front of the door than it was for him.
Yes, it sure is. With that, you start pulling, ripping off doors for other offices and stuff like that. Because it looks like some of the this level looks like those rooms were kind of reconverted. They originally were holding vaults for files and stuff, classified material, and it's since been repurposed.
Gotcha.
So, with that, Darren, go ahead. There's no luck skill in this game. Say wits and investigation, difficulty 9 to find the right key, because you're doing it under stress, a great stress,
Oy
high
vey.
stress, and you're trying to you're just kind of passive elimination. You know which keys won't work, so you're just trying to narrow down which one will.
I received 0 successes. I don't remember. Am I allowed to spend a willpower after the fact?
Pre-mortem, not post-mortem.
Yep.
If you realize that you have no successes, I think you're allowed to spend a willpower. I think. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong. It's going to depend on what the storyteller says.
I will let you spend a willpower to get a reroll, but not to do an auto success.
Okay. I will spend a willpower for the reroll. Where did I even get that time? Oh, I did get 1-9. Okay, here we go. Focus, Darren. We gotta get through this door. We gotta save this werewolf. 2 successes.
Much
So,
better.
So with that, you actually managed to try. Nope. Click, and you find one else. You hear the click, and you hear the snap of a pop of the lock, as you then grab the old submarine style handle and just spin. You're as and you open can get the door open.
We love it. What's beyond?
Beyond is a rather large room. Inside this room, you see a small gurney, like a portable gurney. On the gurney, there is it opens to a big main vault room. You can see the tile and concrete floor. And there's a gurney on the one side. On the gurney is a woman wearing a straitjacket and hooked to an IV. And around the room, there's also a couple other sub rooms off of it, small areas off of it, with the wooden doors and the glass, filtered glass. But the main room itself is just her. There's some generic medical equipment, blood pressure, stethoscope, nothing like nothing like for experimentation or anything like that. More of just a checking her vitals, kind of day-to-day checks. But
I presume that from the scent that this is her.
yes.
This is her.
I will go forward. And what's being pumped in from the IV? Is it just saline solution, or is there something else?
From what you can tell, it's a clear white liquid.
doesn't say on the label what it is.
No, nope. Um, and Dale, as you walk in, inside the room, like I said, there's her. You quickly look around. You see what looks like a small um, office area and another small room with a closed door. There's currently no lights on in those rooms. The main room she's in has some low light on, some general ambient lighting, but not like the main room lights aren't on. Um,
Well,
So-
I will pull the IV out and I'll pick her up wearing the straitjacket.
so,
Wow.
um,
Guess it might be easier if we don't wake her up right now.
If she wakes up in the process of me picking her up, we'll deal with it. But
so you reach over to pull out the IV, and as you do, yeah. Make me a perception perception primal urge check.
Is that Darren or everybody?
Yes.
Or,
Darren.
what's the difficulty?
That's true. I'm not reaching for.
Difficulty 6.
1 success.
Something is just not right. Like the hair on the back of your neck just starts standing up, and you know something just isn't right. And with that, we'll take our quick break.
No.
Quick break.
So with that, we're going to take a small quick break, go rehydrate, stretch your legs for a moment. By all means, please do so. Our beautiful watchers, as we are taking a break, go ahead and stretch yourselves. We will have a couple cool ads pop up on our carousel while we're on our break without some of the other cool shows we're doing right now. So with that, we'll see you in a few.